Hello, citizens. Welcome back to another edition of the Terry Mandangle program. That's me. I'm Terry. How are we doing today? I'm well. I hope you are too. Today we're going to be talking about some investments, some way too early investments probably, but we're going to be talking about some investments. Today we're going to be looking at top 50 prospects that already have cards in MLB The Show 25. These are cards that you can get, most of them you can get pretty cheap. And if they get called up, some of them have been already called up, some of them haven't been called up. So we're going to look at all of them. If they do get called up, you can make a pretty good profit. So before we get started, if you don't mind hitting that like button and dropping a sub on the channel, it really helps me out. All right, let's take a look at the top 50 players that already have cards in MLB The Show 25. All right, the first player we're going to be looking at is Roki Sasaki. He is the #1 overall rated prospect coming into 2025. He is already with the LA Dodgers. He's made 3 starts. They have not been very impressive, but we have seen him be dominant in the WBC and in Japan. So we're gonna think that he's gonna probably get it together. He is currently going for around 200 stubs. If he does go gold, that would immediately double his value. So there is room for profit here. You might want to keep an eye on him. See if he gets it together. Maybe he might get a little bit of a bump. So the next guy that we're going to be looking at is Jackson Jobe. Jackson Jobe is the #4 prospect in the MLBs coming into this season. He is a starting pitcher for the Detroit Tigers. He is currently a 69 overall live series card. He is 45 stubs apiece. He would need to go up to silver for sure to make profit at this price, but there is profit to be made. He has made 2 starts, I believe, in the majors so far for Detroit. Not great, not bad. He's got a ERA of 5 with 7 strikeouts in 9 innings pitched. He also has 7 walks, so if he can get that under control, maybe we'll see what happens with him. The next guy that we're going to be talking about is Jordan Lawlar. He is a shortstop for the Arizona Diamondbacks. He is not on the team yet, but he is a 69 overall live series card. He is the 10th overall rated prospect in MLB coming into this year. He is currently selling for 26 stubs apiece, so that's basically bare minimum. There is no risk at all if you're trying to invest in this card. Any of these cards that we're talking about have a chance of getting called up in 2025. If you go to the MLB.com prospect list, there is an ETA button you can sort by, and I basically just sorted by that button to bring up anybody that is projected to make it to the majors in 2025. And that's how I got this list. The next guy we're going to be talking about is Coby Mayo. He is a third baseman for the Baltimore Orioles. That's another team that's pretty stacked in the infield position, but he is projected to get called up. Right now he's the 13th overall prospect in the majors. He's selling for 26 stubs apiece. Another one that's very, very low to no risk, possible high reward depending on if he gets called up, if he gets some playing time. The next guy we're going to look at is a little bit sneaky because he is not technically on the team that he plays for yet. As far as MLB The Show is concerned, he is still a free agent, but you search for Bubba Chandler. He is a pitcher in the Pirates organization. He is currently the 14th overall prospect in the majors. If you look at the back end of that Pirates rotation, it's not very good. So there's a chance that I thought that there was a chance that he could have broke with the team coming out of spring training, but they decided to send him down to the minors. He's currently selling for 29 stubs apiece. Pretty good profit margin there if he does get called up. Not a lot of risk. So we're going to be keeping an eye on him. The next guy we're going to be talking about is Matt Shaw. He is a third baseman for the Chicago Cubs. He is already with the team. Let's see what he's played. He's had 44 plate appearances so far. He's got 1 home run, 3 RBIs, 8 hits. He's batting 182. So he has not had a great start to the season, but like I said, these guys are all top prospects. He's number 18 overall coming into the season, so we're going to be keeping an eye on him. As you can see, I've already got a little bit invested in him. 25 stubs is the bare minimum you can get him for, so there's no risk at all. If he can get it together, start seeing the ball a little bit here in the majors, who knows? Maybe he could go up, make a little bit of profit. The next guy we're going to be looking at is Jason Dominguez. He is also already with the squad. He's already with the Yankees playing games. So you can get him for 37 stubs apiece. He's currently the 20th overall rated prospect in the majors. He's batting .222 over 36 at bats. He's got 1 home run, 1 stolen base, 3 RBIs, 3 doubles. So he's not started great, but like I said, these guys all have a chance to break out at any point. So if you can get him, it says here for 37 stubs, that's not too bad. Hopefully he can start seeing the ball a little bit better, get that average up, and maybe he can get a little bump. The next guy we're going to be looking into is Rhett Lauder. He is a pitcher for the Cincinnati Reds. He was supposed to start the season with the team, I believe, but he was injured, and I believe he's going to be starting the year at AAA. He is the 33rd overall prospect in the majors coming into the season. You can get him for 29 stubs. He's a 71 overall. Not much of a risk there. If he gets called up, who knows what could happen. Next guy is going to be Emmanuel Rodriguez. He is an outfielder for the Minnesota Twins. He is currently the 35th overall prospect in Major League Baseball. Over 4 seasons, he's hit .248 with 44 home runs and 49 stolen bases in the minors. So he's somebody we should be keeping an eye on. See if he can crack that Twins lineup. If he does, you can get him for 29 stubs at current market rate. I've got at least 100 of all of these cards as like a just in case. I'm not saying you should do that. I don't really know what's going on with these guys per se, but as far as investments go, for 100 stubs at 20, that's like less than 3,000 stubs. I'm gonna take a flyer on him. So the next guy we're gonna be looking at is going to be the number 37th overall prospect coming into the majors this year. His name is Colson Montgomery. We've had his card in the game since last year. He's currently a 68 overall. He's in AAA. There's a chance he could get called up relatively soon. The White Sox need all the help they can get. He has been batting .248 over 3 seasons in the minors with 38 home runs and 11 stolen bases. He's pretty good for a shortstop. Basically just waiting for him to get called up. He's going for 37 stubs apiece right now. Once again, not a lot of risk there. If he gets called up, he could get a little bit of a bump. If he can get up to silver, then you're making stubs. The next guy we're going to be talking about is going to be the 42nd overall prospect coming into this season, and that is Kumar Rocker. He is a pitcher for the Texas Rangers. He's had 2 starts so far this year, and they have both been pretty bad. The first one was against Cincinnati, and he got absolutely rocked for 6 runs over 3 innings. The next one wasn't as bad. He got through 5 innings. He only gave up 1 run, but he only had 1 strikeout. So that's the guy we're going to be keeping an eye on. He's at 26 stubs apiece right now. So not much risk at all. So if you do see him start to have a couple good starts, stringing them together, then maybe you should keep an eye on picking him up. Another one that we're going to talk about is going to be Quinn Matthews. He's a pitcher for the St. Louis Cardinals. He's the 43rd overall prospect in the majors coming into this year. Another team that needs as much help as they can get is the St. Louis Cardinals. You can get him for the absolute minimum right now, 25 stubs apiece. No risk at all. Keep an eye on his situation. If he gets called up, if he strings some starts together, maybe he could get a little bit of a bump. And you can make profit off of him. Got a couple more here. Next one is going to be the 45th overall prospect coming into this year, Jefferson Cuero. He's a catcher for the Milwaukee Brewers. Unfortunately for him, he does have one of the best catchers in the league in front of him, so the chance of him actually getting called up might depend on him getting injured. But for 27 stubs apiece, one of those guys. It's another no risk investment, possible big reward depending on if he gets called up and anything can happen. So we got one more guy to look at. He isn't technically a top 50. He is number 51 on the prospect list. His name is Owen Casey. He is a right fielder for the Chicago Cubs. Another one you can get at the absolute minimum. He is a common card, so you can get him at 5 stubs apiece. As you can see, I've already got about 250 of them, so I'm going to take a shot on him. If he gets called up, especially at 5 stubs apiece, you can really turn some profit on cards that start as commons and can possibly get up to gold level. So we're going to keep an eye on Owen Casey's situation, see if he gets called up, see what happens. We've already got 250 in the chamber just in case. So that's the last guy on the list. That's going to do it for the video. Thank you very much for hanging out. If you made it all the way through, like and subscribe. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time. We're going to go through some other cards that I've been looking at that I think could be some possible good investments. They haven't announced the actual date of the first roster update, but it's never too early to start thinking about investments. The earlier you start thinking about them, the better the profit is going to be. The longer you wait, the more people know about these guys, the more you're going to have to pay for them. So that's going to do it for the video. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time. Later!